Hi, I'm Aisha.
Hey, I'm Jasmine.
What's up? It's 1228.
And we're IJT Productions. Welcome to another IJT Presents. We are all here, IJT.
In the flesh.
Oh, in the flesh.
You know
Yes.
Oh.
I can feel them.
Yeah.
And so I have the lovely Ish. She's here, Aisha. I got 12, 28. The great. All right. You know me. Jasmine. All right. J Mills, J Millies, whatever you want to call me. No, J Millies.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Jazz, we talking about cheating today, right?
Oh, we're talking about cheating.
Mm-hmm.
I should have cheated. No? Nah. Cheating is not good. It's not good at all.
Have you ever cheated before?
No, I have not ever cheated.
You have to
before.
think about it.
No. No. Wait. Hey, wait. No. I mean, I haven't physically cheated. I haven't gone on my way saying, hey, honey, I want to go with you. I have another boo. Okay. But I did have, a male friend or something like that.
Ooh.
But you said guys and girls can't be friends.
Right, so
this proves the cheating part.
Well, no, because, I don't know, we were just talking about something.
Guys,
Okay.
you could always plead the fifth.
You can always say no.
All right, I'm just going to stop it there. That's it. That's what you want to get out.
Okay.
Okay? No.
So, I never cheated.
Okay.
Nah, I'm fine. No, but here's the thing.
Okay.
I never, cheated. I cheated one time, but not, all the way. I cheated, on some, I was dealing with a woman, a female friend, and we got really close.
Okay.
And, it was an interesting place I was in my relationship.
Yeah.
So I wanted certain things from my ex at the time. I wanted that support and.
That's all right. Just kidding.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You didn't even be wrong about it, but
I should have
I'm wait, what happened? So I wanted that support. I wanted because every time I would bring up my music and the things I wanted to do, I wanted to perform. It was are you sure you want to do that? I don't think that's a good idea.
From your girl or the
my ex?
Oh, yeah, ex.
So
okay.
the person that I was confiding in and having conversations, she was supportive.
Okay.
So she was giving me that
That Alicia Keys. I think I'm jealous of your girlfriend.
Yeah, it was definitely that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it got real.
Okay.
It definitely got real. I'll tell you about that.
Okay.
I mean.
But yeah, so
Okay.
people think cheating is just the sex part.
Mm-hmm.
Cheating could be emotional.
Mm-hmm.
It can be mentally. You're just not there. So once you go out of your relationship and you're looking and intentionally spending time with the person that's not your significant other, that's when it becomes a problem. So for me, that definitely took place, and it all came to head when I spent the night at homegirl house, and my ex was not feeling me after that. So
Yeah, so I wouldn't feel you neither.
Yeah, but I never did the whole I just never been that type of person to cheat. I if it's not working, I just break up after that situation.
Yeah.
So I learned, because I felt I felt so guilty, because I'm dad, I'm over here connecting with this new person, and she's giving me what I'm looking for, but I'm still in the situation. So it was that Erykah Badu song, next lifetime.
Here, because we're singing today, so go ahead.
I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Come on,
sorry. I like Erykah Badu, but
Now what am I supposed to do when I want you in the world? Want you in the world? How can I want you for myself when I want
That's it. Someone's girl.
Yes, I see you next lifetime. IJT singing group, like you know what I'm saying?
We're about to come out with an album.
Yeah, we about to drop a top 5.
Yeah,
top
we're gonna
5.
drop an album. That's coming out soon.
Yeah, we should. You know what we should call it? I used to.
That probably so, but yeah.
But so have you?
So unfortunately, I have cheated. Not my proudest of moments. But definitely
Not top 5.
Not top 5. Definitely like bottom 100. Like
okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put that on the list. It's just bad.
Right.
So it was pretty much at a point where I was transitioning to college from senior year to high school going to college, and I had like my first boyfriend. I thought it was like my first love. Then you realize after when you get older what love is. You're like, oh, that was something at that time.
Right.
But I was pretty much like, I would say in college I was kind of like guy crazy, not to a point where I was like feeling everybody and running the whole team. It wasn't like that. I stayed a virgin for a long time. Okay. But it was pretty much I had crushes on people, and I was like, if you gain feelings for people while you're in a relationship, that felt like cheating. And there was one in particular person that I liked, and I like kissed them while I had a whole boyfriend, and I had to immediately, as soon as it happened, I had to call him and be like, look, I did this was foul, like I don't forgive myself. Like he forgave me off the bat, like instantly, but I was like, how could you do that so quickly? So I was just like so guilt and like hurtful at myself, like I was like, there's no way. So I had a whole issue with that, where I was just like, nah, I didn't even like talk to the person. Like after, as soon as it happened, I was like, oh, this isn't going anywhere. This isn't done. Like it was disgusting. Because why would I even want to be with you, knowing that I had a situation? Like that wasn't cool. Wow. Then I got older. There's a second one. I'm a 2-time offender. Yeah, 2-time offender. So when I thought I was okay. No chicks on the side. All right, but pretty much.
Damn, cried when I got.
But the second time I was like on a girls trip, and we was going to Vegas, right?
Girls trip.
Yeah, the girls trip. They really not though. Like once you,
she going on a girl trip.
It's not true. It's not true. There's a certain age
limit.
Just break up.
You know what? If you want that trip, we had a good run. I wish you the best in life.
Ladies, if that's what J and T want to do it, that's cool. But at a certain age, you can go on a girls trip. It's fine or whatever. You'll be fine.
Unless you're with your Christian friends.
Listen,
not your Christian friends, not even.
If I'm in a relationship and my girl come through and say I'm going on the girls trip, you know what's gonna happen?
What? You punching air? Okay.
Y'all killing me with that.
But anyway, so went on a girls trip and pretty much kissed somebody on the trip. Did the same thing and called somebody else. I was like, bruh, I can't do this. I definitely was like, had this type of drunk situation. Didn't even remember I did it. Until I like woke up and was like, bruh, I definitely did something. Definitely woke up and was like, I definitely did something like wrong. They was like, bruh, you like kissing somebody. So I had to like call, do the whole thing all over again. It got to a point where I was just like, bruh, when I found that out, I was like, okay, drinking is not my forte. Going out already feeling in my mood, because I was already pissed off. We was like in a long distance relationship, so I felt like he was just doing his own thing and I was doing my own thing. The relationship was coming to a close, and it was already stuff before that. It doesn't make it right. I don't validate cheating. I don't like promote that. But
IJT does not condone cheating
at all, especially on Aisha's part, since I'm the one to tell you that I did it twice. That's not something
this is news to me. I didn't know this.
Yeah, we just got on this topic.
No,
pretty much from there, that when I say levels to cheating, like kissing is definitely one. If you have feelings, like Jasmine touched on, like that can be an issue.
Facts.
Of course, intercourse, sexual intercourse, that's like
that's it.
That's
breaking all barriers.
It's hard to come back from that.
Done.
Even like the whole thing that I was like, bro, it just makes me feel like you already like smashed. You didn't, but it's still a form of cheating. So it was just pretty much something where I was like, done. I gotta figure out the whole issues I have with temptation. I gotta figure out issues that I have in my relationship. Where does it come from? And it's not even like people I was like seeking. Like these are just like randoms or whatever. So I was just like, it was a practical helping relationship. So I wish I was the type of person to be like, listen, I'm gonna break up with you because I'm gonna find somebody else. Like that's not what it is. I was literally in a relationship, pissed off, and was like, okay, whatever. At this point, you wanna act single? Okay, me too. So that was pretty much a thing. Not proud of it, but definitely.
I tried to like avoid the cheating. I tried to do like an open relationship.
Oh wow.
So I was like, maybe, we could just.
Who are y'all?
Right,
That's like the only person that's me. Like, what's going on here?
This is definitely before Christ, though. So that's the thing. Definitely wasn't after.
Yeah, I definitely was like trying to figure out a way, because here's the thing too, like love is not possessive, right? So, you have to give people the liberty and space to express themselves, and you can't like force somebody to stay with you. So they have to be willing to make that choice to continue to be in a relationship with you. So like at that time, I never forget, like me and my ex talked about it, right? We was like, yeah, we can be an open thing, and blah blah blah. So I was on FaceTime with my homie, his girl, and another friend. So we all on FaceTime, and me and my ex, we talking to them or whatever, right? So we all talking, and then my friend's girl asked something, and I was like, yeah, I'll have them meet each other and everything like that. And she asked me something else. She was like, would you introduce her to your mother? I was like, yeah, of course. My ex was like, you gonna introduce her to your mother? We gonna call you back. And everybody was like, their faces on FaceTime was like, because again, like we were just talking about it, but we definitely wasn't on the same page with that. I just think we was trying to find a way to hang on to the relationship, because I was outside of the thing. My head was somewhere else. She was definitely somewhere else, but we were still trying to hold on to each other. So it was like, all right, you go ahead and do your dirt. I'm gonna do my dirt too. We gonna somehow still be together. So at a certain point, like it got too intense, and we both still was, showcasing like that possessiveness to each other, because it was like, it sound cool, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do my dirt and I'm gonna come back to you, but then it's like, wait, you gonna do what and how? So that's how that whole thing just had to get thrown out the window, because
So let me ask you this: so you consider open relationships a form of cheating?
No,
I know some people in relationships will be like,
I don't. But I was trying to create that so it wouldn't be cheating. You get what I'm saying? I was trying to.
Yeah, so you were smooth talking.
You could, definitely top 5. But but I was basically trying to, like, how they say, have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
So that's what that kind of thing was. I'm not saying, like, some people do open relationships, like polygamy, all of that, cool. But in that space where I was in, I was trying to, like, still hold on.
Yeah.
So I was clearly doing things and looking outside of the relationship I was in. Same with her, but we just didn't break up. We just still was trying to find a way to do what we were doing, somehow still be together.
No, that's a big no-no. You know what?
Yeah.
Now that I think about something.
Oh, we're not together now, so.
In high school, I was dating this guy. He was gorgeous. How you doing? I'm just kidding.
That's your man.
Yeah.
That's your man.
And so what happened was it was this other guy, the Spanish guy, right? Now, I forgot, like, he was like, oh, you're so pretty, I want to get to know you and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, and this is before God anyway. So, he was like, oh, yeah, let's talk. I forgot that I actually was building with him. And, like, he asked me to be his girlfriend.
Yeah.
But I already had a boyfriend, but I didn't tell him. So I was like, yeah, of course I'll be your girlfriend. And then I hung up the phone. I was like, oh, snap. Like, I just became somebody else's girl. And I have a boyfriend. Well, anyway, me and my new boyfriend, we went out on a date. He let me meet his mom for the first time. She cooked us dinner. I was like, oh, this is nice. So when I got back home, I had called the old boyfriend and said, hey, it's over.
Wow.
Okay. And just hung up the phone. And he was like, well, like, what's happening? He was like, why? And I was like, listen, it's over.
So he doesn't know until now.
Wow, that's tough.
Okay.
He's punching, yeah. He's So, wow.
Well, let me ask y'all this. So have y'all ever been the side piece of someone else's relationship?
Yeah.
That I have not.
Yeah.
And, like, knew about it and was okay with it.
Right. Well, that's another thing. Like,
okay.
You can always plead the fifth.
Right.
Oh, wow. Well, you reminded me of stuff. In the beginning, I said no, I didn't. But now that you guys are triggering my memory.
Okay.
We gotta do part 2. Jackson be like, so yeah, I did cheat. I'm sorry, y'all.
Because I'm thinking about like now.
So I like that.
I'm thinking about now. So the only thing I remember is the past 10 years of me just being with God. I'm like, oh, I'm good, you know?
Right.
But before that, I'm like, yo, I was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I always remember my Cinder days.
Because I was just like you, Ish. Like, I was boy crazy. I had like a different boyfriend like every month.
I didn't have that. I had like crush. Like I didn't play. I just crushed a lot. Mad crushes.
No, but it wasn't like I wasn't like going all out there or anything like that. I wasn't doing all of that. It's just that I would invite them over and they were like, oh, you want to date and stuff? Okay. So then I'm like, yeah, sure. Like that's me. Yeah, sure. You know.
Have you ever been cheated on?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way I would have been somebody's side piece and like knew about it. I didn't know if I was the girlfriend or the side piece until it came out. Like, Shorty approached me and was like, so I went such and such. And it was like all on Facebook. My friend had to hit me up and like tell me, and I was like, oh.
No. What happened when the girl called you?
Oh, she didn't try. Like that got
okay. The girl called me. Had the guy on the phone.
Oh, wow.
So I said hello. I was like, hey. And she was like, can I ask you a question? Did you date him and stuff like that? She was like, listen, I'm not even mad at you. I'm talking about him because we have a child and all this other stuff. Wow. And like, he did
Tough
all
crowd.
of that. And then she was like, did you go out with him? Because he told me no. And I said, I couldn't lie.
Retreat.
But you know what I said? I said, yeah, I did. She was like, I didn't even hear his response.
Do y'all feel like, and that's the last question I got. Do y'all feel like if you know your partner's cheating, do you feel like you should go to the person and have a conversation with them, or do you go to your actual partner? Like the person they cheating with, do you
so I'm gonna go
have any smoke for them?
My partner first, but it depends on who the person is. Because if I know them, then I'm not turning the other cheek. Gotcha. I'm not there yet. But I don't know them. I'm going to my partner.
You're gonna have to.
It's always gonna be the person who's starting it. Like
get that holy water. We're gonna do all that.
Okay. So it depends on, like you said, the relationship.
I'm always gonna go to my partner first.
Right.
Like for that, whether I know the person he's doing the cheating with me on or not, but I'm going to him first. And then I'm not even if I don't know, I'm not gonna.
If you don't know,
I'm not
it's
gonna
cool.
pursue. But if
if
I know Shorty,
it's a fair one.
Yeah.
You need a fair one. I agree.
So
like I agree totally. If it's somebody I'm cool with, I need a fair one. But if I don't know homie, like no smoke.
I would go to someone else first, and I would be my frying pan. Okay, I'm gonna have a chat with my frying pan. So when he come home, he won't get it.
Okay.
That's
like.
All right, no, I'm just kidding. But I think I would definitely go to him first and tell him like, oh, okay, there you go talking this mess. People are cheating, about to get me stressed.
Now, what if you don't really know that they cheating, but you let's say.
You'll always find out.
No, right.
But you're gonna have an inclination.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So like, if you see he gets a message from a chick or something, or you go through the phone, you ask him about it, he denies it, right? So you know he's cheating, but you don't have the real evidence, right? Do you go to the person then to get the confirmation, or how does that go?
First, I'm gonna call my girls up. I'm like, what y'all doing tonight? Wow. They're gonna be like, oh, we ain't doing nothing. Okay, y'all feel like spying tonight? You wanna play a spy game?
Heard you.
Spy night.
So you're more focused on getting the real proof.
Yeah, because I gotta build evidence. Like if I'm gonna come at you, I need facts.
Gotcha.
You know.
What about you?
That part, I'm not the type of person to go through the phone. Cause I feel like I'm not trying to diss the whole mankind race, or gender, but something always comes out. So like, whether it's the phone, like
you can pick up.
You sleep, your phone goes off in the middle of the night, or we sit having dinner, or every time you have your phone face up and now it's face down, like it's just certain clues. Like you ladies, you know when your man is different. Like that's just it's a thing.
Or when your guy does this when the phone ring, he go like this. I'm like, I wasn't even trying to get your phone. If I reach over, like, let me see that picture.
Yeah, I'm not.
And when they go like this,
yeah, I'm not to check the phone.
Oh, and you got your password. You don't want me to download a game on your phone just in case my phone dies? Okay, forget it.
Now, what if somebody comes in, like homegirl reached out to you, and but that wasn't your man. That was her man.
Yeah.
So she came. All right. So if it was the other way around, you're in a relationship with somebody calls and says, I'm dealing with Charles. Let's say his name's Charles.
Okay, that's my grandfather's name.
Oh, so we can't use Charles. So they call you and say, your man been doing whatever with me.
Oh.
Take it away, Jess. What happens next?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. All his stuff is going to be out on the street.
Got it.
How would you?
The house is clear.
So I would like to meet her first. And then I like to have the phone conversation where we can set him up. Like, you know, like Monica the boy is mine. So she go to his house. Good. Whatever he's like, oh babe, I'm running late. I'm like, sure, take your time, whatever. I'm at Shorty's crib. And then just by you coming there,
yikes.
And dad, I'm blowing myself up. But I'll get another way to do it. But
you know what?
That's how I would do it.
I'm gonna have her deliver the divorce papers.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah, your wife told me to give this to you.
Wow.
So yeah, that's how I go about it. It's a setup.
So
and I'm gonna have her come testify at the divorce hearing. Okay.
Wow.
And I'm gonna make sure I get all my alimony and my money, and he's gonna be
Heard you.
Okay.
So
don't mess with me.
be careful out here.
Yeah.
Because
Careful how
clearly
you run the streets.
it's rough out here in the
I want
streets.
some hit him up.
Definitely tough crowd.
About to throw them bones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful out here.
Just hit him up.
So with cheating, we want to know what y'all think about it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not
have
good,
you been
y'all.
cheated on? Did you ever cheat? Let's talk about it. Leave us in the comments.
Don't do it.
Yeah, please don't do it because it's hurtful.
Yeah, just communicate. Just tell the person like this isn't working for me anymore, and move on.
Yes.
That's it. So,
Hallelujah.
all right. So we'll chat with y'all another time. This is IJT Productions. Meet us in the comments.
In the comments.